Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Oh my freaking god, I feel like it has been way too long since I've sat down and filmed a video. So if you guys have been keeping up with me on social media, which is all just Kelsey, Alfred, you know my life has just been a complete kind of like pew. But in the month of January, I am hoping to get back into the swing of things, get back filming again, because this is what I love to do. So today I'm going to be doing the best and worst of 2018 because it is a new year. But I'm going to be doing drugstore edition because I know a lot of you guys on this channel, we're cheap and we like drugstore stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the best, in my opinion, drugstore releases that came out in 2018 and then some of the worst. The best section is a lot bigger than the worst, so that's good. That means drugstore was on their game this year. So let's just get into it. So the first is like my favorite thing that came out this year. This is the CoverGirl Matte Made True Blend Foundation. It is just so good. I'm pretty sure I did like a review on most of these products. I'm going to leave as much as I can linked down below, like for you to buy them and for my reviews of them, if you would like to see it, if you haven't seen it already. But this foundation had a huge shade range, so hopefully everybody should be able to get their shade. And it's full coverage. It's got a nice demi matte finish. I wear it every single day. Well, every time I wear makeup. So I'm wearing it right now. And you can see I have a good glow, but it's still matte. It's got really good coverage. It lasts forever. It's got a nice pump on it. This is just a really good foundation. It's a little pricier for the drugstore end of things. I think it's like, you know, I don't even know. It's at least $10. I'm just used to the Maybelline Fit Me being $5, to be honest. So I got to get with the program with the new drugstore pricing. But that's my absolute favorite. After that, and I could be wrong if this came out in 2017 or 2018, but the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation and the concealer I should include too because that was good too. This was my favorite until that CoverGirl one came out for drugstore. It's got a nice coverage to it. It's a much more matte, so if you prefer a super matte, I would go with this. This one's way cheaper. I think it's $5.99, so if you're like on a tight budget, I would still get this over the other one because it's still good. It's just a little bit too matte for me, but I really like it. It's good. The packaging could be better, but it's got like a little wand in there. Again, if I'm wrong about this coming out in 2018, what else is new? Next up is another Wet n Wild product. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzers. These are the limited edition ones that came out in the Fire Dragon collection. These are just such good quality bronzers. I find myself always using them on my neck because my neck never matches my face. So instead of wasting my foundation on my neck, I will just go in with one of these bronzers. One is darker than the other. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. This one's a little bit darker. They are the definition of what you want in a bronzer. They are not too cool toned, so they're not going to make you look all muddy and dusty if you put it all over, but they're also not too red or orange. Like they're like the perfect, like, I don't even know, brown, like pure brown bronzer color to give you that like all over glow I find myself using on my neck. Sometimes I'll take a huge brush and kind of sweep it over my forehead and cheeks. These are really good. They're super cheap and they come with a lot of products, so I love these. Next is actually a Rimmel bronzer. This is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. They come out with new shades of these all the time, but it's a really old, like, classic product. This one, mine is in the shade Sunlight. This is one I would recommend if you're a little bit more pale or if your skin kind of looks dirty with bronzer on, because this one is much more forgiving. You can kind of just shove your brush in and like go all over and you'll still be all right. So I like this one for a quick run out type thing, or if I'm wearing very minimal makeup, I'll use that one because it's not too dramatic. Next, we actually have the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. I did an entire video on this. This is absolutely amazing. I'm actually wearing it right now for this eye look. It is just such a good quality palette. I find myself reaching for it all the time. I haven't really gotten a chance to dip into the colors yet because I'm, you know, I wear a smoky nude eye every single time I do my makeup. But the quality of this palette is absolutely amazing. They came out with another one. I haven't gotten it yet. I suggest you get it because I'm sure it's good, but I do want to do it and do a couple videos with it for you guys. But it's just such a good quality eyeshadow palette, cheap price, a lot of shades, very blendable, very easy to use. I recommend that you guys get this one for sure. The last best of 2018 drugstore I have is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Bars. Again, these are just the limited edition shades that came out in 2018, but my favorite one is the shade, what is this one even called? Holly Gold Head. This is like part of their Christmas edition. I've been wearing this a lot. It's like a really nice kind of golden It's like a pure gold. I like it because there's no peach in it besides that little star. There's no peach in it. It's a pure gold. And for somebody like me with a really tan yellow skin tone, this is really flattering. And it's a nice kind of creamy powder. It doesn't leave a powder dust on you. It's almost like a creamy powder. It's just a really good quality. And again, Wet n Wild is so cheap. You can't go wrong with them. So I definitely recommend you try out some of these as well. Now it's time to get into the worst of 2018 drugstore. I only have two things, and weirdly enough, they are both concealer. The first is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Oh my god, I hate this. I've tried to love it. I used it in the initial video where I reviewed it, and I think I used it in another video. Both times the shade was too light because the color matching on their website is completely wrong and off. It was just so light and chalky and a little bit difficult to blend. I'm sure I would have a better experience with this if I had my right shade, but it threw me off so much. And the other one is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. This, like, it works if you use it with the CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation and it looks good, but if you use it with any other foundation, it really is, like, it's kind of sticky and, like, doesn't blend in. It's really weird because it works really good with the CoverGirl foundation, but not with any other foundation, which obviously is a struggle. I'm not so sure how much I like the packaging either. It's a twist up with a wand brush, so it gets kind of messy. This is the kind of thing, I'll use it maybe if I run out of other concealers, but it's not something I would reach for, so that's why it's kind of like the worst. You guys know me, I'm the kind of person, like, I can take a dollar store makeup and make it look good because I firmly believe it's who's doing it, not what it is. You can make any product look good. So my worsts are not that bad, if that makes sense. I hope that you guys like this kind of switch up on the best and worst of 2018 doing a drugstore section. If you want me to do a high-end section, I can. I don't really do high-end, but to me, I guess it would be like Too Faced, Kylie Cosmetics, like that kind of thing. Let me know if you want to see that. I have no problem doing that. I'm so excited to be back in front of the camera. You guys have no idea. It has been so long, it just feels weird. I want to get back into lighting. because who knows, this probably looks like crap. But I want to get back into everything. So give this video a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. I know that I've been a little MIA, but you guys also know I've been going through so much. So if you can give the video a thumbs up for me and we can kind of kickstart things, get things going again. And make sure you follow all my social media because I talk to you guys on there constantly regardless. Yeah, I missed you guys. I can't wait to read your comments. Reading your comments is like the highlight of every night. I lay in bed and I read and respond to your comments because, I mean, it never gets old. I love you guys so much and I just love to talk to you. So I know I rambled a lot. If you're new, hit subscribe and I'll ramble to you as well. I will chat with you guys down below. Bye.